Hello Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I've got another Transformers Masterpiece scale figure. This is a third party. It just says Transform and Rollout 01. Agent Meister, Special Operations Saboteur. So yeah, it's Jazz. But for some reason, the Masterpiece series didn't do Jazz. I'm like, why didn't they do Jazz? Jazz is like one of the most important figures. What the hell? So I had to look, and I found two. There was this one and the Fan Toys one. The Fan Toys one was a lot more animated, a lot less detail. The car mode looked less realistic, but it did have wider feet. I did notice the feet were narrower than they should have been, and I don't see why they couldn't have been thicker. But there's a few little things about this that aren't perfect, like the feet are too narrow. This section doesn't come down far enough. It should really be in line with the feet. And that's really it so far as the transformation. Like if they could come down further and the feet could be bigger, that'd look better. So far as the colours, this is a little maddening. These sections here are painted grey to kind of look more animated when really they should be metal. The grey on the Transformers, I'm pretty sure, was all metal. None of them were actually grey. So that's a little bit maddening. And what's really maddening is these parts are metal, so they didn't even have to paint them or chrome them. They could have just left them metal and it would have been fine. But eventually one day I'm going to custom these. I don't have an airbrush or compressor at the moment. I'm going to get one eventually, and I'm going to be customing and repairing and altering a whole bunch of these. And a lot of Transformers with grey panels are going to be silver or chrome or something. But I think I did a good job of transforming him. I don't read the instructions. I never have, I never will. Even with Masterpiece and Leader Class and stuff, I just work it out myself, which can be very frustrating, take a long time and drive you a little nuts. But I always get there in the end. I always find the robot in the puzzle somewhere. But yeah, I'm very happy with him because, like I said, I felt like I should get the Fan Toys because I like some of the other Fan Toys, and I feel like I kind of want to, if I can't get them all through Masterpiece, I want to at least get them all through another company. But there's so many third parties that are all over the place, it's really hard to do that. Now, comparing to the original, like, I don't know why, but for years I never realised that Jazz in the cartoon never had, like, wheels on his shoulders or, door boots on his back. And then I realised when I got the Studio Series one that he never did, and I'm like, I never noticed. So yeah, so this one, I mean, obviously you can see the height difference. And his chrome here, which is how this should be, chrome or silver, same here. Although mine actually had the sticker missing. I have to actually buy a set of stickers for his little waist section there, but that one's painted on. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, that wheel section is much lower to the bottom of the foot, whereas that one is still sitting up too high. Still don't know why that's like that. So one little transformation flaw, that's about it. So I really like the original, it's one of my favourites, and I really like this one. I was really confused why there wasn't a Jazz in the Masterpiece series, and I'm like, how can they not do Jazz? So I found one I like, and it wasn't the most expensive one, thank God. And here, of course, is the Studio Series one. As you can see, like the original, he's got the thicker feet that are the same width as this. They're silver. And obviously he doesn't have the wheels on the shoulders or the door boots. I keep wanting to say boots and bonnets, car doors on the shoulders or the back. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Now, and yeah, obviously it's just a bigger version for a little bit more articulation, but not quite as much flair with the shape. Now, as far as accessories, he came with two really nice little speakers, and they're chrome plated. I'm like, why do these chrome and leave these grey? Because they're trying to go for the animated look, and I'm like, it's not cheap or confused, it's deliberate. And that's the maddening thing. Like I said, they're metal under here, they could have just left the metal. He's got some sort of hook that attaches. I guess he can hook something, I don't know what that is. And his gun, and that's the other maddening thing, his gun was always silver, and it's grey. So this will be another thing that I paint silver, or maybe there's people that do vac metal. I might just get a whole bunch of parts for stuff vac metal, including accessories one day. I don't know. It's a thought. When I got all the figures. Can you just open your fist for me? Don't embarrass me in front of all these people. Fine. Don't hold your gun. I'll work that out later. And so far as the box, I don't really collect the boxes because they're not official and they're usually random and individual. But I am starting to just cut the front and back panels out so I can just keep them for the artwork, for example, or the pictures.